Yo,
Hello.
hello, what's up, man?
How are you?
I'm fine.
All right. I let's see. I don't have a EU North account,
Mm,
so you're gonna have to stream it from yours.
okay, sure. So, are we gonna do like a VOD review?
Yes, that's preferable.
Okay, I don't know which game though, because all, like I said, I'm maining jungle, but I decided to swap to bot lane because I was playing it a lot on drafts and I find it enjoyable. So, but then I went to ranked and I got completely demolished.
I see
You know.
41 and 9 on Misfortune. That's crazy.
Yeah, but that was draft, so
Yeah. Um, was there any game that you kind of started well? Like,
uh not really.
okay, let me see. Let me scroll through real quick.
It may be a couple of days ago. Oh, by the way, I can send you like a full VOD from my POV if you
Oh,
want to.
that would be amazing. That would be perfect. Um, we can do the Jinx one if that most recent one.
Okay, yeah, sure. The Jinx one. Let me see.
It's one that you won, but you struggled. You went 1 and 9 and 9. If you'd like to do one where you
Yeah,
lose, the misfortune one's fine too.
I must see how long the uploading will take, but probably not really long.
Sure.
My upload speed is pretty okay.
All right.
Let's see. Uh,
So what made you want to switch from jungle to ADC?
I mean, so like I got really bored with the game. Like when I was playing Jungle, I used to play this game like a lot. Like you can see, I have over 1K games this
Mm-hmm.
season. So, but then I don't know, the game just got boring to me, and I couldn't play it unless I played duo with someone. And when
Mm.
I play ADC, like I don't know, I enjoy it a lot more. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
it's fun.
That's basically my
Yeah,
reason.
I see. I mean, you've made it to Emerald Forest, so it seems like you probably got a pretty good understanding of the game, at least in jungle for sure.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take 3 minutes.
That's fine.
Yeah, I think one of my problem, to be honest, is definitely I like when I started playing the game, my friend told me to use locked camera because it was much more comfortable and well, you know, then I played like a couple of hundred of games on it, and now I just like whenever I try to unlock it, I just cannot get used to it.
Yeah.
How like you know
So actually, while we're waiting for that to,
yeah
I can show you part of the reason why lock camera is so bad.
yeah. I mean I understand it so, but I tried to unlock it. I played like 5 games on it without locking it once, but I still couldn't get used to it. Like I just cannot look at this. I don't know.
Yeah,
Then I tried using F keys, but well, that didn't work for me as well. So I just got stuck using this thing.
yeah. I think you might be able to use dynamic camera. It would at least be better than
What is
totally
dynamic
locked.
camera?
Um, it kind of makes it so where if like you point your mouse in a direction, hang on, let's see.
Also, like the semi-locked thingy or something like that.
Yeah, it's semi-locked. Yeah, so this is what it looks like. Where it kind of moves the screen along with you, and
Oh,
then
yeah, yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
like I'm not touching it at all. It's just moving all by itself, and then that could be like the first step to getting you back to the or
Oh,
to
yeah,
free
I
camera.
guess, yeah.
But yeah, the reason I'm such a huge, let's see.
But like, I totally understand why
Yeah.
locked camera is so bad. Like, I always, like, I even had the moments where I should be on unlocked because like I cannot see enemies HP, I cannot see what they use, I cannot see anything basically.
Mm-hmm.
But I played too many games on it and I
Yeah.
just cannot.
Yeah. Well,
I don't
it's
know.
it also hurts your mechanics too. Especially, I mean, there's a lot of junglers, specifically champions with dashes, because like if even if on
Yeah.
this vein, like if I'm autoing this dummy and I'm walking around and kiting, this dummy moves all over the place. Or if I dash, then it moves a lot faster. Whereas without lock camera, I can just do this and
Oh
it's
yeah.
never gonna move.
I see.
So you're like and then they're moving on top of that, so you're doubling their movement speed essentially. Anytime you do stuff like that.
Yeah.
But
It's
that's just a thing that it'll take some time. Maybe do like 1 out of every 10 games and then 2 out of every 10.
yeah. I probably like. I think the maybe the best way to try for me would be like to go on a Smurf and or just go drafts, honestly. But like yeah, I definitely need to unlock it.
Mm-hmm.
I got the this should work.
Jakie?
Przechwytuję twoje tego pisanie. Twój styl pisania. Nie wiem co
Okay.
powiedzieć.
Wonderful.
Ja
Might
też nie wiem.
you might need to mute the video.
Yeah, I'll mute it. Are you playing with someone else in the game?
Support.
Okay. All right. Hang on. Let me see something real quick. Okay. I always recommend to my ADC players. Wow, bold. This is so bold. To get into the bottom brush down here,
Okay.
especially against someone like Nautilus, like any of the hookers like Blitzcrank, Nautilus, Thresh, things like that. But even regardless, it's so good to have bush control because now if you when you walk back into lane, you're gonna have to check where they are or hopefully see that they
Yeah,
walk up from here.
I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure we got hurt this game because of this. I don't
Yeah.
understand. I mean, I don't remember it's 100%, but that could be the thing.
Also, just matchup wise, I wouldn't bet on Jinx Brand doing anything
Yeah,
to
Jinx
Samir Nautilus
Brand.
level 1 because no stun on Brand and you essentially don't even have an ability with Jinx. You just auto attack.
Oh yeah.
So I wouldn't want to be going there anyways unless the whole team showed up. But yeah, like okay, if if Samira and Nautilus had gotten bush control and were right here, that's a hook.
Yeah,
You lose
then
your flash
I'm dead.
and your barrier for sure.
I either lose both my summons or I'm dead.
Yeah. Not end of the world because you can always walk up to the wave like this, but just a good practice to have. Okay. For sure we have to be fighting for wave control. So Jinx level 1, the ideal situation is whenever the minions walk up like this,
Yeah.
you clear the casters first. So her Q range was buffed, I think in August or
Yeah,
July or something like that.
yeah, I remember that buff. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, exactly. So you switch to rockets and then you just take out the backline. And the reason why that works is because whenever they'll clear these minions first. You clear these ones. Their melee minions have to walk up into your um, ranged minions, and now you're in a
Yeah.
much safer spot here, and they have to walk way further up, especially because you have the major range advantage on Samira throughout lane phase. So,
Oh, okay.
but regardless, we should be autoing and getting priority because you never want to allow Nautilus, Samira, or anybody in bot lane to get advantage over you. Level 2 is huge. So um level
Oh,
2 in
yeah.
bot lane, the way that it works is it's the entire first wave plus the first 3 minions of the next wave, which is 99% of the time always the first 3 melee minions.
Okay, 3 minions.
Yes, so 3 minions of the next wave.
Yeah, I actually wanted to ask you this now because I know for solo lane is wave plus 1 minion, and
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know how much is it for
Yeah.
bot lane.
We're also missing a couple opportunities as Jinx to get some autos off on these guys. Number one, so
Like,
even when I don't know if you saw earlier, whenever I was like playing on Vayne and I was A clicking and you could see the range around it, that's
yeah,
something that you should do regularly, especially as ADC. It's not really as important on melees because it's like you have to be right next to them. But on
yeah,
ADCs, there's a weird thing where if if you're not in range and your champion has to walk in range to right click them, sometimes you'll end up closer to them than autoing them at your max range. That's very niche. But like the more important thing is if they're in your range, you should be hitting them. And so
yeah,
like
okay. So I should be
here's
hitting them with
yeah here
rockets.
hit Nautilus, hit him with a rocket, which also helps push the wave.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, and then on this minion right here, we need to be telling your support like it's time to go all in. Like level 2 in bot lane is where things can happen. If they're playing safe, you just get wave advantage. But if they're playing kind of disrespectful like this, if your brand walks up, if your brand is over here where this Nautilus is super far forward, you can get, which he's already used his W, but you can get the stun off, get a ton of damage, hit your W or your E depending on which the situation calls for. But yeah, there's level 2, and we don't use our advantages at all, other than the fact
Yeah,
that they have to play back here. So,
we essentially don't
but yeah,
do anything with it.
yeah. Who was their jungler?
Uh, their jungler? Wait, Warwick.
Warwick. Okay. One thing that I've told everybody that I coach, and I'm still practicing this myself because it's hard to do. So in this moment right here, where you're going to last hit, glance at the mini map. So like, because you can't do anything while you're in this position, like your character's locked in that auto attack animation. So while you're doing that, you take a very quick look and then move over. That way, you know where the like if the jungler's on the map, you'll see them. And you don't have to do it every minion, but like right here. So you click to attack, glance over, and then you glance back, and you already know
That's.
that you're gonna get it. So
Do you mean like I should move my camera over
no,
to,
no, no,
for
no, no.
example?
Just your
Oh,
eyes. Like look at the mini map while
oh
you're in
yeah.
that animation.
Well, okay, yeah.
What's up?
I mean I look at the map pretty often. I got used to looking at map. That's one good
Good.
thing. But like, yeah, I just yeah.
Yeah. No, it makes sense since you're um higher elo than most of the people that I've coached. That just addressing it, but okay.
That's yeah. That's like the first thing I learned when trying to be better.
Mm-hmm. Plus, you're a jungler, so you're probably pretty used to looking at that.
Yeah.
Okay, I was gonna say we were playing very scared, so they used everything on brand right here. Hook. and his
Yeah.
W.
Cool.
So right there, I wouldn't. I'm not even sure I'd be walking back here. It's auto Samira. Anytime his ADC, if they go on your support like this, just start hitting their ADC, and you typically win the
Okay.
trade because Brand will be able to use all of his spells on the Samira, and you win. Also feels like we're attacking pretty slow. Oh, close. Let me see this one more time. Okay, here's another thing. So you want a barrier, obviously the highest amounts of damage, which typically is at the beginning. So like right here would have been a perfect opportunity because she just got her passive off on you and Nautilus is hitting you versus where you used it, she's not hitting you at all. So that barrier was actually it didn't really do much.
Oh yeah, I see that. I see.
1 for 1. The best, well, I'm sorry. Obviously, the best buy on Jinx is BF Sword if on a first back, but otherwise, if you can get boots first, typically
Oh
tier
yeah.
2 boots, that's better because her base movement speed is super slow. I think it's like 325, 370, 325. Yeah, which is the
Yeah.
lowest in the game. Lowest
Oh
base
okay.
movement in the game.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I saw you had some misfortune. Misfortune's movement speed. You don't have to worry about that ever. But Jinx,
Yeah, I know.
Jinx for sure.
I still need to kind of settle on which champion I want to main.
hmm Jinx is a great pick.
Like,
She's almost always relevant because she's just a really good hard carry.
yeah, I was kind of deciding between Vayne, Jhin, and Jinx,
hmm And Jinx doesn't really
something
have
like that.
any unplayable matchups either.
Oh really?
Not that I can think of. Her range is just so good that you can
Yeah,
make and her wave clear.
I guess that makes sense.
Okay, Warwick's top. So you're pushing it in a way where it's like you're almost seeming like you're hard pushing, but you're not because you're not using rockets. And the wave has been here actually like the entire game from the very first couple waves. It hung out here, and now it's back here. So you're not really freeing yourself up to do anything. You're not hitting tower, and you're not pushing it hard enough. So when they engage, they have so much room to chase you guys.
Yeah. So should I like shove the wave or should I actually
Yeah,
not push the wave?
I would recommend. So as Jinx brand, it's better if you can get like a hard shove, so that way you can like Brand can get his spells off to poke Samir while she's farming. Or even if you're not like focused on hitting the tower because you're worried about Nihilus coming to get you, you can make plays elsewhere, like help your jungler out with like an invade, which you know that
Yeah.
Warwick's top, but shove it in, get Dragon. Dragon's up in what does that say? 1 second?
One
Yeah. So
second. Yeah, so I should hard shove this wave.
and then you can spam ping your jungler to take Drake. Oh. Yeah, we need to be using rockets there and then spamming. Oh, okay. Okay. Huge thing with Jinx. Huge, huge, huge. Anytime anybody dashes in on you like this, whether it's Samira, Tristana, Lucian, Nautilus, immediately
E.
W you them and E. So you
Oh,
can
W.
when you W them, it slows them and your E is
Yeah.
guaranteed unless they flash off of it because it
Last.
slows them
Yeah.
too much where they can't get off of it. So you can E in the middle of your W animation because you know that it's going to hit at this
Oh,
point. Like he can't
okay.
do anything. So
Yeah.
you W and then E immediately after, like during it. He's rooted. Your brand gets all of his stuns off, and then you kill him.
Yeah, and he's probably dead.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to be using rockets here. It's also just like so you're not getting an advantage doing this because you're not getting any damage off on tower. You're just playing exactly like where Samira wants you to be, which is away from your tower. and a
Yeah.
long lane behind you where neither of you are going to have the space to run away. Yeah, don't be afraid to use your rockets more. It's gonna like
Yeah, yeah, like watching this, I noticed I haven't used my rockets even a
at
single
all. Yeah,
time.
like you haven't used it to auto them. You haven't used it to push the wave. And level 1, the only one that might the only ADC that kind of outpushes Jinx is Sivir. So you should almost always have lane priority as Jinx, unless it's like a super kill lane and they're playing very aggressive.
Yeah. Oh, and
Yeah, and there's Warwick.
we, yeah,
This
I
is
died
this is
here.
part of the reason of like keeping the wave here, and now they you couldn't back up, like you knew you were dead, so you had to fight that. Um, we never got anything off. Like we never were able to get a bounce. We
Yeah,
didn't get a
this,
recall. So
yeah, but this Drake should be ours. Like, okay, don't tell me I waited for the, yeah.
no. Okay, I don't know the math on it, but
Yeah,
essentially I'm gonna guess that you're basically giving her a free 200 gold. Like you're giving her another kill's worth of time. So you get 2 gold every second. Oh my word! So you turn your
yeah,
death
okay.
timer from 15 seconds into another
Honestly,
40 seconds.
honestly, I think this was mainly because this was like my fifth game and I was kinda tilted.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I
thankfully your
can I
team killed them, so it's like, but you
yeah,
you you just lost out on so much gold, and you should have bought
I can't
berserkers.
I can't talk my way out of this.
I don't think so. Good rockets though. That's good. Okay, Warwick's topside jungle. You see that damage though. Even it's just chip damage, but at least Brand is able to get that off. Here, the reason this is happening, unironically, is because you waited so long, and they're
Yeah, I
level
know. So
6
yeah, they
because,
got level
and you're
6.
still level 5. So
Yeah, and she just kills us both.
okay, yeah. Rockets clear this wave, and then you can't ever really like because you've put yourself so far behind. Um, but it's a pretty safe bet to say that they've backed at this point. It's hard for me to say because I can't see their HP, but they crashed the cannon wave. They're looking to back. Definitely, you have to crash this in time to get it pushing back into you. I'm assuming you know like all of the wave mechanics and like the fundamentals
Uh,
of that.
well, like fundamentals, yeah, but I cannot really. I don't really know how to control the wave really great because, well, junglers don't have to worry about the wave.
Yeah.
I mean, like I know what a freeze is, what
Yeah. That
I know what everything is, but I cannot really, for example, execute a freeze.
mhm.
Like I know technically, like enemy should have 3 casters more than you, but it's easier said than done.
Yeah. In previous seasons, freezes were a lot easier. Now minions do way more damage to each other. They did it so that way, like top laners couldn't just like you remember like a couple seasons ago. I don't know if you watch pro play, but like anytime
Not
a pro
really.
player was behind, or even in solo queue, it could happen where you're behind top lane and they get it frozen on them and they can never walk up to the wave and they just permanently freeze it there and they could freeze it literally all game. Riot didn't like that because it would happen in solo queue and people just like hated it. So they made it
Oh
so
yeah.
freezes only last maybe 1 or 2 waves, and then they start slow pushing towards the enemy team. So you don't really need to worry too much about freezes. There are situations, but most of the time anymore, the correct decision is to shove the wave, get it under turret, and then um okay, we missed a couple opportunities to auto, no E. Oh, okay. At least we got there.
Yeah, I'm still dead.
Yeah, yeah. There's just a lot of damage opportunities that we missed. As soon as he lands a stun, EW,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
because then you can
It's
auto alt, and then like now it's a 2v1 versus Samira.
yeah, if I kill Nautilus then it's over because I just get reset and
Yeah, yeah. Jinx is a huge reset champion.
by the way, I think I saw this trade.
Hey, nice.
Yeah, because I saw Warwick used Smite on 3000 HP, so I'm like, okay, giving me the Drake for free.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sad. I think it was a year or two ago. They capped Jinx's rocket damage against epic monsters to be under Smite, or they buffed Smite to be over her rocket damage. I forget whatever it was, but there was a
Oh,
time where Jinx was ultimate damage was above. I like that. I like that fight. I think the only problem here was just your original positioning. Yeah, and we're just behind enough where Samir is just too strong. So I'm not
yeah.
super opposed to the things that happen there. It's just more so of the positioning at the beginning. Like if you were more so on Samir's side, and she's trying to go on Brant like up here, where above your caster minions, and she tries to go, then you actually have a way out. But you kind of pin yourself in a spot where now whenever Nautilus walks up, he's going to be able to get to you, rather than if you were up here. But like
Yeah.
I said, that's tough. You're already in a position where it's really bad. So
Yeah, honestly, the only reason we won this game was Elise.
the Elise mid, yeah. I
Yeah, she's
actually
like 10-0 right now, I think.
I ban Elise in all my games recently. I hate playing against her.
Yeah,
I hate getting ganked actually as an ADC like level 3 and below. So any early game jungler that's like gank heavy like that, I'm like I have no problem banning.
yeah, I understand you. Elise is really annoying to play against, but like in my Edo, no one picks her.
Mhm.
Elise is like 1 per 100 games pick.
Wow. Yeah, 8-0
Oh, 8-0, yeah.
with 10 Magi stacks.
She was like completely demolishing the enemy team.
Yeah. So at this point, you're so far behind, you have to have your team's help to do anything, which is exactly what's happening here. Good traps. Very good traps. That was perfect placement.
Yeah,
And that's fine. Yeah. You definitely could have. So with your get excited, you already know that Samira's going to die here. Surely she's not going to kill this Elise. But even if she does kill Briar, but at this point, you can use your get excited to get out of range. You still have flash and barrier up.
yeah.
But you waited
kind
until
of
the last second, and then she was able to do all that.
yeah.
Wow, she almost 1v4 that. Good. I like that you're mid here. This is good. Because you can't stay bot anymore because if Samira and Nautilus follow you there, that's just going to keep happening, and then you're just going to be
Yeah.
unsafe to Warwick and Lux. So
I mean,
this is good.
typically I try to go mid after the first turret falls on either side. I mean, not every game, but typically.
Yes, it should be like you shouldn't be in the bot lane post 15 minutes for sure. Ideally,
Oh,
it's you take tower before 15 minutes, especially because if you get a lead, even if you don't take it, like once the turret plates fall after 14 minutes, towers fall so quickly. Like they'll probably get this. And Samir's not very good at taking towers. But yeah, like it just melts, and that was like one wave that they crashed on that.
Yeah.
So I would be mid here. Elise can handle that. When you're behind, it's a lot harder to play because, like I said, you're way more reliant on your team making plays, and your job is pretty much throw him traps, help him get out. Oh, you just
Yeah, I thought there was no getting out for him.
I mean, you're right, but I would at least throw him because you throw traps, and that at least stops Samira's dash onto
Oh
him.
yeah, I guess
And that
I
costs you
guess that.
nothing. Like you made the right decision as far as this is a lost fight, but
Oh yeah, and we can see the camera here.
yeah, that's killer. Rockets, okay, minigun, yep, good, very nice. Yeah, that was definitely a camera. Definitely need to be looking further, but it takes time. Okay, I don't like this back. At least I'm not originally liking it. You have Elise with you, so I hate to say it, but like when you're this far behind, a lot of times you have to be bait sometimes for like the enemy team.
Oh yeah,
But 4 of them are dead, and Warwick's the only one that's alive, which he's hunting you. But if he shows up, at least 1,000,000,000% kills him. I'd be
yeah.
totally okay if you push this wave with Elise. Like, get yourself any gold that you can, and then back.
Okay.
But
I guess that's true. I'm probably worth like 50 gold by now.
yeah. Oh, no passive. Sad.
Unlucky. That
Yep.
yeah, that was so close.
But Elise will get it. Yeah, she's so strong. And right here, this is one of those awkward moments. Yeah, push this. So I would and the way that you want to push waves as Jinx. So you see like on your heads up display, like the 3 with your minigun. You know her passive, like with her minigun and everything.
Yeah. Like yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you get the attack speed at 3 stacks, and then you switch to your rockets. Use your rockets, and then once your attack speed passive is about to run out, you switch back to minigun. Keep the stacks up,
Okay.
and then go back to rockets, and you push waves super
Oh
fast. Also,
yeah.
I wish I knew if we could have used alt to kill Lux there whenever Elise went in, but camera control, so we have no idea. And Jinx gets so much range at the end, like when your Q is level 5, that you have to be able to move your camera freely because there's so many opportunities for you to hit people. Your target selection is great. That was great. Focusing trying to get the Samira rather than the Nautilus, so that's awesome. And then this is correct too. Yeah.
Yeah, I tried walking out of it, but I walked in the wrong direction.
That's fine.
And
Good.
honestly, is it okay to take inhib this fast?
Yes, yeah. I'm not high enough elo to say it's wrong, but
Okay.
I would have done the
It's,
same thing.
like I heard some of the people saying that you shouldn't take inhib before some minute, but I don't remember what minute.
Yeah,
What
they say
wait,
pre 20 minutes you shouldn't take.
oh, pre 20.
Yeah.
Okay, so I guess 19 is still fine.
Mm-hmm.
Why why am I AF king? Oh, okay.
Well, you had
Oh,
enough the whole time. I don't know, taking a break or something. Yeah. This is a little
I
bit tougher. Yeah, so you didn't have the amount of people that you had last time to be able to walk up like that into Nautilus. You just had to hit the Nautilus here. Just
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Honestly, I thought I can kill Samira with my
Yeah.
ulti, but then I saw Nautilus had wait, Locket, yeah, Locket, and
Yeah. Yeah, right here, you just need to hit the person in front of you. Just because, so earlier, whenever I commented on it, let's see. Yeah, here. There were three other people. Nautilus is also rooted, so you're not worried about him, and you had access to Samira. But otherwise, like as an ADC, you just hit the person that's in front of you until you can hit those priority targets. Here
yeah,
you have no protection because it's only Briar, and Nautilus for sure is going to turn on you as soon as you get close. So you get your lethal tempo stacks up, and then you can try and think about it. But I don't think you guys
okay,
ever kill her there. It's more of just
yeah, we probably don't.
also. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm not even sure you're supposed to be mid.
Uh,
Just because, so when you have inhibitor minions, it's like an entire another champion. If you go bot here and apply pressure with Elise, they have to answer because like
oh yeah,
you guys are gonna
because
take
they
this
lose.
tower and they're fighting against super minions as Samira. Samira's wave clear is dog water.
Yeah, yeah. If they have to defend against two super minion waves at 20
Right.
minutes.
The way like I've been told to think about super minion waves, and this is from a challenger player, not myself, is like it's like a whole nother champion in that lane pushing minions. So you like it frees you and your team up to push other places and be more useful.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, we not don't go mid here. If an inhibitor's taken, don't go mid. There's so many other things you can do. Take Herald or clear this wave top. Take Herald. I'll show you an example here in just a minute of like what to do on ADC when you're ahead, but this is never an option. Okay, enemy. So because we went mid, um, and didn't like ping our team to do anything with Herald, like and then the enemy team gets it, and you guys are so far ahead because of Elise, which is crazy that they're able to get this with no mid inhib and Elise being 14-0.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not much for you to do. Then the game's over.
Oh yeah, this is just the end.
Yeah. All in all, like obviously, like the fundamentals of the game, so there's just some like basic learning stuff to do for ADC as far as like I love your mentality as far as like always focusing Samira, even like she's a priority target. I'm assuming like since you played jungle for so long, like who the targets on fights are supposed to be. ADC's
Yeah,
like the same rule applies, but you can't just do that at any moment. Like you have to play front to back because ADCs can't get up close and personal like Briar or Elise actually. Things like that because you don't have the escapes once you're in, and you are the priority target for the enemy team. Other than that, like your wave control, you need to be pushing this in, and then either backing and letting it push into you, and then pushing it back again. But don't, regardless of what you do all in one way or another. Like if you're gonna let it push back into you, let it push back into you. And if you're gonna push it, hard push it. Don't just let it sit here the entire time because you're
yeah,
way more gankable and you're not doing any damage to the turret. You want to get damage off on the turret, get plates, poke them. But even if you don't feel safe, push it in and then go make a play somewhere else because you have like once you push it in, you have like 20 seconds to go do something. And then I
yeah,
I tell everybody that I've coached this. So when you're playing ADC, like great back timers is if you crash the wave right before cannon minion wave, And cannon minion spawn, like it'll get to the middle of the lane at exactly 3 minutes, and then every minute and a half after that. So at 3 minutes, 4:30, 6,
Oh
7:39,
yeah, yeah. Okay.
etc. So if you crash the wave, if you crash this wave, which would be a little fast to crash it now, but it's fine. If you crash this wave that's coming up next is a cannon minion, and there it is. You
Yeah.
back and you come back. Even if they try and hard shove it, the cannon minion takes 8 or 9 tower shots, and you get like you'll probably miss a couple melees, but you get the cannon minion, which is what's important. And if they're still
Okay.
there, then you get your buy, and then you can do all your stuff. Also, if it's early game like this, obviously that doesn't happen as much. The goal early game is if you crash that third wave, you have 16 CS, and then you come back with call.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So you have to have 16. If you have
With
15,
call. Okay.
you can still do it, but you have to sell pot, or sell your health pot, and that's not
Okay.
ideal.
So if I get 16 CS, then
Oh,
after the third wave, I should.
and you crash it. So that would mean that you have priority. You get a nice crash on that third wave. You have at least 16 CS. You can back and get call,
Oh, okay.
which means
Okay.
that you've only missed 2 minions. And ideally, if you've missed 2 minions, it's casters and not melees, because casters are worth less.
Yeah.
Otherwise, let me show you real quick, because I have a Jinx game in here. Oh, good. Are you seeing this, or did I stream? Okay, no, I did.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Stream whole screen.
We're just gonna ignore lane phase for now.
Okay.
But watch what happens here. And this is just to show you, because you were playing from behind the whole time, so there wasn't much of a chance to show you this. But as ADC, you come mid, and let me get objective timers up. Okay, so the objective that's up right now is Rift Herald,
Yeah.
and I can go one back. Let's go to this Drake, because I already know what happens here. We're gonna push mid, and then I'll ping to go take Drake whenever it's coming up 15 seconds, as soon as I clear this wave. And there it is. So I'm pinging my team, and Dragon's up in 5. I'm pinging my team. It's time to go mid, or time to go Drake. Ari has to clear this, so she's going to be late to whatever play that we make.
Yeah.
And then we end up getting kills here. And then we get Dragon for free. And because they're all dead, I'm like, I don't care. I'm just going mid.
Oh yeah.
And then same thing. Let's see. Same thing here. You go mid. You get priority. Tristana has to answer this wave. And I'm like, okay, Rift Herald's up. I'm going to Rift Herald. But I didn't go to Rift Herald before clearing that, because then Tristana would be able to come in this way.
Oh yeah. I see.
We get this. Easiest
So
triple
just
kill
wipe
ever.
them all.
Yeah. And this happens over and over and over again until you win the game. Take some of their jungle, and then right back mid. And that's just all game. And I'll show you, like, this works anywhere, because look, this team 2-9, 2-5, 2-3, 5-5. And if you look at the damage charts, like, there's a full tank Zac, and they barely out damaged him. So
Yeah.
and when you're doing that, also the damage to turrets, which
my
is
God.
how you win the game. So you get your lead, you push your advantage in lane, and then you go mid, you take it, and then kind of have that, like, mind of a jungler, where you clear mid, you ping your team, show up to the objective, and then you win because you got your priority mid, and then you win the game. So
Yeah. Okay.
makes sense. Any questions?
Mm, I don't think so.
Okay, yeah. Let me know how it goes. If you have any more questions or things aren't making sense, just let me know.
Yeah.
And if there's any game where you feel like you started to do well and then it fell off, it might be a better like example for the future. But right now you're just kind of learning how ADC works and trying to figure that all out. So
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, man. I
yeah, no problem.
appreciate it.
Absolutely. Have a good one.
Have a good one.
Bye. By the way, I've showed that clip to so many people. I've started to learn how to like carry when I'm ahead. If I'm behind, it's like bad. Like I've had bad games, but like when I'm ahead, like 25-4, these are all arena, 16-0. This game I started bad, but then ended up doing really well. Bad game, great game. Didn't carry because I did bad in lane. I actually got coaching on that one. There's another one. Yeah, 9-0. Anyways. Okay. I don't know if I had this guy first or not. Let's see. 310. Oh, hang on. Hello?
Hello.
Hello. How are you?
Good.
Are you, let's see, are you NA or are you EU?
I'm you.
EU West?
I think Northeast. Eh, whatever
Okay.
that is.
If you upload it to YouTube as like, do you have a YouTube account? You can upload it as like a private video and then send it to me.
Yeah, I have a YouTube account.
Okay.
And did I have to record it myself or just download it? Because if I have to record it, then I can't do it right now.
Yeah, no. I don't know
Yeah.
if it'll just do like a downloaded leak file.
Wait, let me look.
Hang on. I just saw. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, I have to record it myself.
Give me
I
1
can't
second.
even.
I might have a solution. Okay, let's see. Do you have a game in particular? I might be able to.
I mean, yeah, I chose the game that I wanted to try.
Can you send me your op.gg and tell me which one? There's a couple websites that I need to. I have a EU West account. I don't have a Northeast.
What is op.gg?
Okay, that's all right. Just tell me what your summoner name is.
What my username is, huh?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna just type it here.
With your hashtag too. I need that to find it.
This should be the right one. If not, then it is.
Okay, I got you.
And the game that I wanted to show you is the one. I'm gonna just do a screenshot. It's easier that way.
Okay.
I mean, I haven't played for long too, but I'm pretty ass.
That's all right.
I think I'm just very greedy in playing.
Not sure if this is going to be able to work, but we'll try it.
I mean, it's okay if it doesn't work. Then I will just record a match, and I think I will just record my like I will do a new match and record it at the same time, and then like tomorrow I will send it.
Let me. You know what? Can we do tomorrow? I'll just create a Europe NE account, and then I'll be able to watch it from the client tomorrow. That way, we can just you don't have to worry about all that stuff.
All right.
So okay, let's talk tomorrow, and then we'll do that. Does this time work tomorrow for you, or is there a better time?
Uh, the day after tomorrow.
Okay, sure.
Because I remembered I have plans for tomorrow.
Yeah, that works. So the day after tomorrow, this
Mhm.
time, we'll get it done. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. I'll see you
All right.
then.
Thank you.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah. See ya.
All right. I've got another guy lined up. I need another email. Do I have one? What if I use my work email, dude? That's fine. Okay. One, two. What? There we go. There we go. Oh, it's gonna immediately put me in a tutorial game, I'm pretty sure. Sorry, very boring to look at, I know. But we're getting there. Also, it doesn't seem like this dude's available at the moment. There we go. Yeah. Thank you. I'm in. I'm in. I don't know if I can FF this.
Come out and die.
Very nice.
Hello.
Hello. Sorry, I've got it figured out now. Okay.
Right.
Give me 1 second.
Mm-hmm.
Also, do you mind if I stream this? It'll give you a VOD to look at.
Yeah, it's okay.
Come.
Stream.
No one else will watch it, I promise.
Yeah, I don't really care.
Okay. All right. So
Yeah.
you said this 11,
Yeah.
8, and 6.
Mhm.
Okay. All right. I just actually, the last guy I coached was playing against the Samira as Jinx.
Hmm.
Wow, this is loud. Actually, let's just take it down here.
Is it a disadvantage to play with music so loud that I can't hear the game?
Yeah.
For you?
What? I'm sorry.
For you?
I don't.
Do I need to listen to the audio cues in this game, or can I listen to music?
That's tough. So, I used to always listen to music, like have YouTube videos up on the side. But then I watched this video of this guy who climbed to Challenger in like within a year. Like he was hard stuck like all the time, and then he climbed in a year. And he said that one of the things that he never really thought about was like do you play sports like basketball or football or anything?
I played tennis for 9 years.
Okay, yeah, tennis. So like the thing that you always hear in sports is like you got to give like 110%, like be completely focused, be completely in it. And he was like he never applied that mentality to playing League of Legends because it's like a hobby kind of a thing. But then if you're wanting and it's one of those things where I'm like play it to enjoy the game, don't play it to like super grind because it's not a job. It should be enjoyable. So I say it's okay to listen to music, but then his thing was like if you actually like want to get really good and better, then you need to like be 100% focused on it. Like if you have things going on the side, or if you're in a voice chat with friends, like you're gonna miss things in the game that you typically wouldn't if you were focused on it. So if you're looking to play like the top players, then be 100% focused. But if you're okay with like not being 100% focused and making some mistakes, then it's fine.
Yeah, I'm Iron 4.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think I'm in that high.
Yeah, I would say you're fine. I'm like I said, play it to enjoy it. And plus neither of us are challenger, so it's fine. Okay, let's see. This lane phase. All right, with Soraka, nice. Unironically, I love playing Samira with Enchanter supports because it gives you a lot of control of the lane phase.
Low key, I get very bad support sometimes, but I'm still bad too. So yeah.
Okay, we need to make sure that we're trying to fight for level 2 here. So all the way back here, need to be autoing these minions, trying to get minion advantage instead of just kind of hanging out. Also, the other thing with Misfortune, right here, your positioning is good. You do want to stay in that straight line with her. But as soon as you make a diagonal, like where Soraka is, that's where her Q is going to be able to hit you. That's just kind of like a matchup thing. So because right here, you're on the diagonal from the minion wave, now she can hit these minions. Where if you were standing, even if you were standing over here, like she can't do that. She'll just hit the Q directly on you. But, you know. Wow, your Soraka started W first. Interesting.
Okay, my last hits are bad.
That's all right. That's all right. To help you with last hits, this is just if you watch the cat, like the little like the blue casts of the caster minions, those are typically what I'd pay attention to as far as because they're doing most of the damage. The melee minions don't do that much damage. The cannon minion does a lot, but it's easy to tell like when these little things like who they're focused on, and then you see those chunks go through, and then you can see like what's gonna hit. So, all right, so we didn't get level 2 advantage, so we couldn't make a play there, but now we're level 2. Let's see. With Soraka, I think I would have been okay with you jumping in on this, but it is a Sona, so the weird thing about Samira is anytime that you get caught, there's like you don't really get out kind of a thing. You just get super chunked. So you can either take a trade and then have your Soraka heal you back up, or you can just walk away and just get chunked like this. But yeah. Good. Okay. Okay, we push this next wave and then we back. Okay. So at this point you have to Miss Fortune is going to be back quick. You really want to crash this, and then you got first blood, and plus you'll be able to spend this gold once you get these 7 minions. So you'll have about 750, which is enough for longsword boots kind of a thing, or 2 longswords. So you really want to crash this and then back.
I usually recall very late.
Yeah. Oh no. Okay. So basically, basically you're taking you give yourself an advantage because you had an opportunity to back and come back stronger. Miss Fortune didn't even buy anything. You could have come back with an extra 10 AD, 20 AD if you bought two long swords. But you didn't buy anything. So you guys are essentially the lane state is still equal, and your tempo is back to like what it would be if you never got the kill in the first place. Other than her not having flash exhaust, so or barrier.
I don't do smart recalls at all. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I will do them.
She walks up like this. This is another engage opportunity. When you're playing with enchanter supports, and this is why, unironically, I like playing with enchanter supports, is because when you play with enchanters, you decide when to go in. Because Soraka will never just go in by herself. She can't. You have all of the tools to do so. Whereas if you're playing with a Thresh or a Blitz and they play super passive, it's like, okay, well, you're not going to do anything if I engage first because they're going to jump on me and you have no heals or shields. But yeah, so Sona's super low mana. So she's probably got maybe 2-3 spells in her. 65. So she got 1 spell. So she gets 1 spell to go off, and that's all she gets. And you have a Soraka that's full HP, half mana, 100% engage here. With Samira, you have to be able to. Oh my word! Yeah, engage on that. You see Viego here. Look at this. There's nobody that's coming to help them, and Miss Fortune is disrespecting you. And it like, what does her damage matter? It doesn't, because you have a Soraka. So when you have an enchanter like this, don't be afraid to go in. Okay, now you went in, but Soraka's all the way back here. Regardless, it doesn't matter because you still win this trade. Sona has no mana. So good.
Yeah, I don't pay attention to mana too, but now I will. I haven't thought of that.
Yeah.
I haven't watched many guys, so.
Okay, we need to back here again because now you're running low on mana. She's running low on mana. We just saw Viego. Just not sure about the wave state, or the map state. Essentially, the important thing is here, you have gold above her that's unspent, and you're not using that gold to your advantage. Whereas
Mhm.
Misfortune, you're rewarding her because the longer this lane goes on, she's going to be able to back and get her item, which either is Serrated Dirk or Vampiric Scepter, depending on whatever build she goes. And so if you back with 1,500 gold and you buy Serrated Dirk and boots, she backs with 1,000. That's 500 gold less, but it doesn't matter because you both get the same kind of power spike. So the tempo that you have is just lost.
Okay.
And this is for sure. So this is the wave right before Cannon Wave. Cannon Wave spawn at 3 minutes, and then every minute and a half afterwards. Sorry, I say they spawn. They meet in the middle of the map every 3 minutes and minute and a half. So at 3 minutes, 4:30, 6, 7:30. So this next wave that will spawn will be a cannon minion wave. It'll meet right here at 6 minutes. So you want to crash this, get it so where their cannon minion hits it, and it slow pushes back to you. Hopefully we do that. No, we've lost it. Yeah, so
Okay, now I will recall, I think.
yeah, this is a
Yeah.
really bad recall. Because if they come and push this, now
Mhm.
you're going to lose everything. And if they don't do
Yeah,
anything to it, it's still slow pushing towards them, so you're still going to lose everything. So you lost cannon, you lost all the melees. Thankfully, Misfortune's bad wave management too, but you still lost that
Mhm.
that entire wave. You just lost 7, actually like 9 minions there. Okay, so here we need to fully shove this, let it bounce back, have an opportunity to kill. But now this is kind of like a semi-free. So you didn't get a full crash because the caster minions stopped right here. They didn't get under tower, so you had to push this again. That way it would bounce back towards you.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah, we just waste.
Ah,
Okay, so you
it's
see,
bad.
we're wasting time here. When you lost
Mhm.
3 melees, and you're gonna lose all these too eventually because this dragon's gonna take forever. Not to mention, there's really not. Yeah, I was gonna say you don't have prio mid. Ari's about to die. You have no idea where Viego is. This is just not good. So, oh man. All right. One thing about barrier, if you're going to use barrier, you want to use it at the beginning of a trait. It sounds really troll. But if you're going to do like an all-in where you're worried about them bursting you, because watch, if you use it here, Sona, of course, or after UW, let's say that, all of that damage right there is going to be soaked up by barrier rather than now you use it here. What damage is happening? Aurora hit it off of you, thankfully. So I at least got some use, ironically. But if she wasn't there, then you just use barrier for free. It's kind of like flashing in place kind of a thing. Okay, yeah. So because we didn't have prio mid, we didn't even have priority bot. We started Drake up, and they get this. Even if you like spam ping your jungler off of it, you just gotta let them know, hey, like, this is a terrible call. And if they die for it, that's fine. But you're the carry. Like you want to make the best decisions possible for you.
I think it was pretty stupid not to use the ult too. I didn't.
To use what?
Uh,
Alt?
Yeah, I
Well,
should have used ult when I got it.
You didn't
When I
have
got
alt.
the stacks.
You didn't have alt.
Yes.
You're
I'm
only
not
level 5.
six.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
No, you're right. Okay. So Serrated Dirk Samira is super strong. Like big power spike. Obviously, like I said before, Misfortune also gets a big power spike now because she has BF Sword Vampiric Scepter. But you should be looking for opportunities to all in get a kill. They don't have exhaust and you have a Soraka behind you. So let's see if we look for those opportunities here. This is one right here. I can already tell you. Sona's all the way over here. 100% dash in. W dash EQ. No way is that allowed to happen. Because even look at this. This is a 2v1 because Sona's coming all the way around here. If you engage on this, 2v1, you and Soraka versus Misfortune.
Okay. I need to get a tip on this. How do I get more awareness? Low key, I'm very lost. When I play,
No, that's all right.
I'm very unaware of what's around me, and
Yeah.
The map too. I don't.
Sure. So one of the things, hopefully, is whenever you have like your interface, you want to take your HUD scale all the way down to like, which is where your abilities are. You want to take that all the way down to the bottom. You want to take your minimap. It's not going to be this big, I promise. You want to take your minimap all the way to the highest, and it'll actually be more so about this size than it is here. So that's one thing. But then what I tell people to do is, I would say at least once every wave, right? So one minion every 6 that you kill, which is one every wave. When you're in this auto attack animation right here of last hitting, or even any auto attack animation. So right there, okay? There's nothing that you can do to stop this animation, right? It's kind of like, I don't know if you play like enemy spam games, kind of like Diablo or Hades or stuff like that.
No, only games I've played are usually first game shooters or third person.
Okay.
First person.
It's kind of like being in the reload animation, I suppose, of other things, but in League, it's like, okay, when you're auto attacking, you can't move, you can't do anything until that animation is through. Now, there's things that you can like cancel the end of an animation or the startup things, but we're not talking about that.
Mhm.
This is just in this animation, you can't move, you can't do anything. In that moment, you just quickly glance down with your eyes at the bottom right hand of the screen where the minimap is, and then you look back. So I'll kind of explain how to do it. Like, I look at the minimap, look back, look back.
Should I use the unlocked camera too?
Yes.
Like
yes, 100%.
What keybind have you set it to?
So my camera is just on free camera. You can't see it here, but it's
times?
no. So I use spacebar to bring it back to center, and then I never play with it like completely locked. I would always, especially with Samira. I'll show you afterwards why it's so important, especially on a champion like Samira.
Okay. With Lee Sin, I definitely have to use.
Oh my word, yeah, Lee Sin, absolutely. Even more so with Lee Sin, I can show you that for sure. But yeah, this is just one of those things, and then another thing that'll help you too, whenever you're looking at the map. It's hard, especially, I don't know how long you've been playing, but there's 160 champions. Every game you're going to be playing with typically 9 other champions. And so if every game you're trying to think of, okay, Sona, Misfortune, Aurora, Viego, Yorick, and I look at the map and then you're trying to figure out, okay, that's Sona, that's Yorick. I think of it more so as like all of these bubbles, you're going to figure out who they are, but this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have, Ari's dead. So it's 2 top, 2 bot, and then for the enemy team, 1 top, 2 bot, and 2 missing. I don't even have to think about who those 2 are. I just know that 2 people are missing on the map. It doesn't really matter who they are until like you think about like super specific details, like if it's Pantheon or just Fate or Gallia or something like that. But I know like it's 2 and 1, and if you're paying attention, Aurora just killed Ari not too long ago mid, so she's probably backed. So more than likely, Viego is just the only one that we're missing. We have all of this vision up here. You can go in on this Misfortune, and that's only just because you're counting the map, right? 2, 2, 1, 2. We saw 1 and 1 here, so we know that Aurora's back, or yeah, she's somewhere. Anytime they're focused on your support, it's a great opportunity to do some
engage.
Yes, one of the other reasons I love playing with Soraka is because the enemy team, they always focus Soraka. But you miss your opportunity to do exactly what they're doing to your Soraka here, to Misfortune. So here was a chance where you go in, Soraka comes over, and Sona's probably going to come around this way. But especially when she's coming around this way, 100%, it's just 2v1. But because you don't take it here, now they do it to your Soraka here. But but go like, yeah, you have E up, you have W up to block this alt. You have so much, and Sona already used her
Wait,
alt.
does W block incoming projectiles?
Yeah, Samira W's it blocks Misfortune alt and Sona alt. Everything that they have it blocks for that 0.75
Yeah.
seconds. Another thing with it, and I don't know if you know this.
The combo that I do W and then dash into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I tried it yesterday.
Yeah,
with
so if you
damage, but-
W first and then you EQ, it makes it so that your W does 2 stacks for your alt, and it makes you stack up super fast.
Yeah, but I also have to be in range to hit
Yes,
the first
true.
one, right?
But you would have been in range here. Like
Oh, yeah,
right
I would've.
right here, you're in range for W.
True.
Oh no. Yeah, so we don't kill her because, well, one, you didn't get your combo off fast enough, but also there were so many opportunities to do more damage to her so that she'd be lower health, and we just missed it. And now their enemy jungler's here. Actually, he should be dead.
I got blue balls twice here.
Oh. Okay. Yeah. So as soon as I see him like this, why click this way? Only click towards like where he wants to go. When he's here, and he takes all this in. When he's full health, then I would be scared and walking back. But as soon as he takes all those turret shots, I'm not even walking back this way anymore. If he's walking at me, I'm just walking up here to block his escape route.
Mhm. Yeah, I comboed that one very much.
Oh no. Good engage. Yes. Honestly, okay. When it's single target
I
like
missed
this,
Q.
yeah, that's fine. Mistakes like that are gonna happen. I don't want to pick apart like little things like that. It seems a little bit ridiculous for me to do that. But like right here, just keep autoing her. I don't think your alt does enough damage to justify. Yeah, it's. I don't know. I think your auto, and this is something I've heard from. By the way, this is not my word. This is there's a challenger ADC player in Europe. His name is Sagittarius. He's actually a coach, but he takes. You have to pay him to get coaching. And I've heard him say so many times to people when he's coaching on Samira, because he has a bunch of odds, that so many times it's just way better to just or auto queue on Samira rather than alt, and I think that was one of those opportunities.
Yeah, and maybe when I've gotten her low enough.
Yeah, and then you can alt. Okay, we definitely need to back. Okay. Okay, so at this point, we need to be focusing on hitting tower. Oh my word, this is crazy. There's been so much focus bot lane. Good. Good. I even though that's a bad decision, I'll tell you why it was good. This is gonna sound so stupid. Number one, we should have went here to push here in the first place. I don't know what world we're checking this at all, but you've been caught. Like as Samira, no flash, you're not getting out from a Sona Viega. They have a stun, they have a slow. There's no getting out. So you just kind of have to all in essentially. Now you didn't have to do the dash, but at least you were like, okay, I have to fight. The correct decision, just push this. That's all you have to do.
Okay, I will tell you beforehand, but after like the bot lane time is over, I'm fully fucking lost. I have
Okay.
no clue what to do.
That was a crazy flash. We can't be doing that.
I hope it was misclick. Probably not.
Yeah. So again, this is another case. We saw Yorick here. You know your top laner's here, and you had like 6 seconds to think about that, but you just flashed over, and you know that their bot lane is going to be coming back at least to bot side. You have no priority over Drake. Mid is even, but actually Aurora has priority, and Set's out here in Narnia. So there's never a world where you do this. You just clear bot or clear wave. So I'd say as far as right now, I'd say mostly just focus on you need to be pushing your wave, like because you're not doing that at all. Especially when you get a lead. Like your goal as when you get a lead is continue to pressure your opponent and get kills, but you have to take this tower. Because at 15 minutes, ideally, you've taken the tower if you have a good lead, and then you go mid. And then I'll tell you, like, that's how you win the game. I can show you an example of that in one of my games, actually. If you'd like, because you said that you felt lost mid game.
Yeah.
Okay. I would, at this point, just ping that you're going mid and ping for Ari to go bot. You need to do the help ping bot. Spam ping Ari to do that. Because it's hang on, let me check something. Okay. So, what just happened? Just crashed. One second. Sorry. But basically what I'm seeing here, oops, is that from minute 11 you have 60 CS. Bro, what is happening? Riot's client. Perfect.
Did it crash again?
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. Okay. Anyways, from 11 minutes we had 60 CS, and now it's 5 minutes later, and we've gotten 15, which is crazy. That's crazy. So at 16 minutes we have 80 CS. That's like 4 CS a minute. That's not even a full wave that you're getting, and wave spawn every 30 seconds. Post 130. Okay. I'll try not to pause it anymore. Maybe that's what was making it freak out. Push this. Push. Again, anytime you're clearing a wave, like, and there's nobody around, it's so easy to just look at the mini map too. And just count the map, like count the numbers. So 2, 1, 2. Okay, now 1 dead, 4 unknown. Well, we know where 1 is. 1 and 1. Now we don't know where 2 are. 1, 1, 2. So we know where everybody is. Just push for the tower. But really, we still need to be mid.
Sona has crazy heals.
She does. But so does Soraka. Also, she has Bloodthirster. So I don't think there's really a kill angle here just because they do have so much healing, and I don't think you can damage them through that. Yeah. Because even when you poke them down, they're just going to heal it all back up. So what you have to do here, go mid. Back and go mid.
Okay.
Okay. So this is wrong just because you need to clear mid first. So because you don't clear mid, now Aurora can come through at this angle rather than you forcing her through here. Because if you clear this mid lane first, then she has to pick up the wave, and then even if you both clear the wave, this is a danger for her rather than just being able to enter anywhere from this side, this side, this side, and that's just way more of a threat. She's gonna get that tower. Okay, but look now. Viego's coming from this way. Aurora's coming from this way. Their bot lane's coming from this way. Like, there's nowhere for you to escape. Thankfully, you guys all go towards their bot lane because their bot lane is way overcommitted. Yeah. We push mid there. Viego and Aurora at least come from one angle. Just a bit better. Okay, now we go back mid. Yeah, you've got to ping your mid laner, and this is just a struggle in like Iron. You have to ping your mid laner to go to the side lane. This lane is way too long for an ADC to be in. You'd like even it doesn't matter how far behind Yorick or Viego or Aurora are. They show up, they kill you. 1v1, even 1v2, they can kill you. You have to be mid.
Right. Is every diamond player this smart?
Is every they're probably smarter than I am. I've received quite a bit of coaching from several challenger and master players who are way better than I am, and I know a lot of the concepts. It is hard to apply though all the time, which is why I've wanted to coach, because the more I see situations and the more like I identify, I think the quicker I've gotten, which is pretty evident in some of my matches recently.
Nice.
Yeah, so 22 minutes is like, it's not even, it's barely even mid game. You're like approaching late game by like 25 minutes, and you're still in a lane phase with Sona Misfortune, and you're never gonna be able to kill them because of all of their healing and stuff. So this is good. Now we go mid, or if we have enough to buy an item, go back.
Pretty lost about this time.
Nice. Push mid. Okay, Drake in 30 seconds. That should be our next objective, by the way. Once we take this tower, we need to all go, like, be pinging Drake. It's time for Drake. Ooh, I think you killed her here. Why the hesitancy? She's charmed, and Ahri has turret, plus turret's gonna be dead. Yeah, you have everything up. She's for sure dead. Watch this. Ahri lands everything.
Yeah, I should have just dashed in.
Yeah, she's dead. Because she doesn't have time to charm. She doesn't have time to flash, because while she's charmed, you dash in, and then even when she does flash, you're on this side of her, and then you kill her.
Yeah, I don't even need to dash. I just, like dash. Yeah, I don't flash.
Yeah,
Okay.
no need for flash. Just dash in and get to go.
Yeah.
Okay, now if we stay here, we're wasting time. We've got our goal. They're all going to be respawning, so you can't take this anymore. You have to go back for Drake.
I hope I will. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
That was pretty stupid.
It's all right. You got baited by the Ahri charm that time. Funnily enough, you didn't go on it last time, but whenever she landed on the Viego, you went in. And I think I see one of the reasons why this game is going to be lost. Wow, Soraka's broken. Okay, this is correct. Well, yes, this is correct. You would want to push out bot lane so that way you could get Dragon. They took it already, but this is still fine to clear this. Yikes for Soraka. Yikes. Yeah, he is a menace. Okay, surely we Baron here, yeah?
I don't know. Maybe.
Nope, we don't. We chase Aurora. Now we Baron. I don't think we can
Yeah,
end
yeah.
because they're up in 5 seconds. Huh. I'm wondering what caused you guys to lose this game. So at this point, all you do is just you and everybody go bot. Set can go top, and you just get this tower. Whenever Drake comes up, you take that. You have
Yeah,
soul,
we definitely didn't do that.
but you don't go mid here. That's for sure. Yeah, top is fine if everybody goes top. That's fine, but it has to be all together because yeah, nobody survives. Yorick is so strong. He's just gonna destroy anybody. Yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. Okay, so as soon as I see my Soraka getting caught here, I'll tell you exactly what I'm doing. I'm going 100%. I'm going right here and I'm taking this tower. Especially after seeing 3 there. I saw Aurora mid and Miss Fortune's the only one bot. And you can definitely 1v1 Miss Fortune. You're a full item up on her. But now you're answering this play and you guys are a man down. Plus Set's useless. He's already almost dead. 2 men down. Got the kill. And he, oh my word, I can't believe they got that. Never chase this. Look, he's level 17. I don't know what happens here, but if I had to guess, is he's gonna 1v2 you guys. Yeah. And then Aurora shows up. Right there, you just go top and start pushing that, but even then you're in trouble, so most of the time whenever I'm coaching people, the problem that I'm seeing is that they're not pushing lanes when they should be. You're just chasing kills. And kills are great, gives you lots of gold, but the only way to win the game is to take the Nexus, which you have to push the lanes to do. And when you push lanes, the enemy champions have to answer. They have to come into you. And when you're stronger, you just fight them and win. Okay, so see what York is doing. He's pushing this. Now watch. Somebody on your team is going to have to answer him because he's gonna end the game if you guys don't answer. So there goes Set. There goes, yep. And it doesn't even matter that you guys are getting these kills because he's getting everything. So if you guys did the same thing where you just push mid, you get, like, you do what he's doing to your team. It doesn't even matter if he dies here.
Okay.
Also, 3 did. I'm for sure just... No, actually, this is fine. Ah, no, don't dash like that. No.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so, okay. You know, like, he's going here to exit, so you just made it so you created distance between you and him.
Okay.
Just
Dash even do a lot of damage.
no, it doesn't. All it does is 134. It gives you attack speed, but all you needed to do there was just auto Q until he's dead.
Yeah, I have.
And then you have your W up for Misfortune. Yeah, there's just so much.
Yeah, I have this misunderstanding that I thought Dash did good damage. And I was not aware of that. That the W like defeats ults. I thought that it just does M1s.
Yeah. Okay. So you need to ping your team to take this. This is exactly like why Yorick is winning, because he's just pushing towers and winning. Oh my.
Yeah, I'm desperately trying to.
So Baron's up in 20. York's dead for 50. So we should be able to get this Baron because he's by far their strongest member right now. Yeah. And then York's gonna come back. Here's my guess. I don't know how this ends. Okay, York is right there. My guess is obviously the easy one would be just like bad engage team fight. Somebody gets caught and ends the game. Or the other way I would think that this game ends is if he goes to a side lane and then they get Baron and then they end the game. But by the looks of the timeline.
I think we get molested and Hurricanes. Maybe. I don't remember.
Okay, so you got caught here. Still got out because Soraka healing's crazy, but then Soraka dies for it. Just bad team fight. Yeah. So okay, the gist of it though is there's so many opportunities for you to push mid that you're not. And actually, what is your CS by the end of the game? 165. It's not like the worst in the world for Samira. But you being as far ahead of Misfortune as you are, that there just shouldn't be a world in which this happens. Every objective you need to. Let me see. Let me see if I can show you something. 1 second. It's loading. Give me a second. Here. This one. Okay, do you see this?
Yeah.
Okay, so this is not much happens in the early game. We get a big lead. Also, another time. Anyways, let's see. Okay. So this is the 15-minute thing that I'm talking to you about. We definitely should take tower and get out because we need to. I need to free myself up from the rest of the map. So we get a kill. This play was crazy. This is hilarious. I thought she was going to die and then we took tower. Anyways, we take tower. And then I'm just going to push mid. Even though, look,
Alright.
and look, even though Malzahar is here, I'm pinging. Was it? Yeah, I pinged. I'm on the way. I'm coming here. Like, this is my lane now. So I'm clearing this, and then I turn it into Herald. So I push mid with my lead. I'm 8-0 at this point. Ash is 1-5. She's gonna do nothing. I push wave, get priority, and then I go to Rift Herald.
Okay.
Makes it
I
super
have a
free.
question.
Yeah, and then let's see what the next objective is. Over here.
If I'm losing the lane very hard,
If you're losing, then
is it okay
you have to play more on
to
the
abandon.
receptively. You still go mid. You still got to clear waves, but you're always going to be a step behind. You can count on more so on misplays of the enemy team. But look, clearing this and then responding to team fights because now I have priority, and then get that kill. Nothing to do here because their team is all up. I only know where Sion and Zeroth are. Clearing this, going bot, saying, okay, I cleared this. Now I can take bot tower. And because of that, now we get an outnumbered fight again, and I think we push and end the game. So it's just when you get the lead and you had a decent lead. And there's another game actually in here where the same exact thing happens, where like I get a lead and you just push and win. Sounds stupid, but it works.
No, it sounds okay.
Yeah, so okay, pushing mid, and pushing mid. Let me actually show you the 15-minute thing. Okay, so right here, I showed this to another student too. So I pushed mid, and then I pinged over here that I'm going to Drake, and because of that, we get a pick. And Ari had to answer mid wave, so she's late to this fight. We get the picks. I guarantee Drake because their jungler's dead, so I'm not even worried about this. I go mid. Same thing's about to happen with Rift Herald. Lol. So, Rift Herald's up. My team is doing it. I don't care until I clear this wave because now Tristana has to answer this. She can't show up. Now I go here. Take this. And then guess what? Then we just go back mid and push the wave. And at 16 minutes, I've got 160 farm, which is almost 10 CS minute. And all it takes really, I mean, you don't have, I'm not like the best at last hitting. I just go mid and clear all those. And then I'll take these camps back and do it again. ADC post lane phase when you're ahead is super, super simple. You just push mid and then show up to objectives. The next objective will be Dragon, and then I don't know what these all are. I don't know what this is. Assuming they're red buff. Otacon's got to be up sometime. But take tower. Mid's push, so I'm going to go push this out. Take this tower. So this is what you should have been doing as Samira when you were ahead of that misfortune, is pushing mid and then going to these objectives. But you kind of just hung out in areas, allowed the enemy team to get priority in these lanes and approach these fights. So my Camille pushed this out so I can just take this Drake and turn that into taking Otacon. And then here, even though we get a pick here, like my focus is on the Otacon now. So when they show up, I know they can't fight us. So I'm not going to go chase this. I'm just going to stick on Otacon. Because we don't have to go take that. So eventually we win the game off that. And it's like, well, your teammates are good. No, these teammates are garbage. Like, this is the damage chart. This is a Zac, full tank Zac, Camille that barely out damaged him. So you can solo carry games just doing this. This is damage to turrets. My team did nothing. And that's not tooting my own horn. Like, I had to learn all this brutally. And plus, these guys, this is flex queue, so I'm essentially smurfing. But yeah, the idea.
What is flex queue? I haven't played it before.
There's solo duo, and then there's flex queue. Solo duo is what everybody plays. You can only duo with one other person. Flex queue, you can play with 4 other people, and it's like a ranked system for you and your friends. I'm only platinum 1 because I never play it until the end of the season whenever I hit my rank. So,
all right.
Any questions? Does that all make sense, kind of thing? So be aggressive. Like when you have your lead, I would say be aggressive. Like don't be afraid to go in on those moments, especially whenever you like it's you and your support versus one person. On Samira especially, like you have to. If you don't use your lead to keep like getting kills and getting ahead, Samira is useless. Like she does nothing in fights if you don't do enough damage. So.
You wanted to show me the unlock camera.
Oh, yes, thank you. And then this will be the last thing, and then I can show you on Lee Sin. It'd probably be. Do you want to see Lee Sin or Samira? It doesn't matter either way. It's
probably Lee Sin, probably. Or which one do you think is better?
It'll be more obvious on Lee Sin, just because his dashes are longer. But the same is true for Samira. Same is true for other ADCs like Vayne. I mean, it's true for everybody, but the difference, to see it is most obvious on champions with like huge dashes. Okay, so if I'm playing with locked camera, like this, right?
You're not streaming.
Oh, that would make a difference, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
You see it? If I'm playing with locked camera, let's see. Let's just get this. I don't know. Where's my trinket? Whatever. Hang on. There we go. Okay. So if I'm playing with locked camera and this is the enemy, like watch where it goes. It's starting here at the middle of my screen, and then it's coming over here. And then when you add dashes to the mix, it gets even worse. So right now it's not going anywhere, and I know exactly where to aim because it's not moving. Obviously, whenever you have the enemy there, it's gonna move. They're gonna move a little bit more, but not nearly as much as if I'm playing like this. And now you see if it's here in the middle of my screen, right above like, let's see, let's put it right above this, the ultimate, and then I go over, and it's all the way over on the very other side of my heads-up display. So it went from here to here. So because you're playing with locked screen, when you're dashing with Samira, that champion that was just like over here on your screen, it's now over here, and it just slows down your mechanics a bit, and makes things not as crisp and quick as they should be. So like yeah, when I'm playing with locked screen, it's a lot harder to hit these skill shots. So you're gonna miss your cues more often because you're having to hit targets that are moving twice as fast as what they should be. Versus I know that this thing's gonna be here, and so I can do that. Right?
But when I'm using the unlocked screen, I don't know. I feel like I have no control. Like
Yeah,
I
it feels
lose
like
my
that.
character.
You can, so I use spacebar all the time to like recenter, and in team fights I'll even fight like this sometimes. But like if I know that the team fight's gonna stay in this general area, I'll stop holding spacebar. Like when I hold spacebar, I get this thing where it shows me my character and then it locks. But as soon as I stop holding spacebar, it's no longer locked. And in those moments where even if you just take it where you can hold spacebar the entire game, but then in those moments where like you need to see something over here, like the enemy health bar or somebody else, you can just go like that real quick.
Yeah, and the
and
Q,
then center back.
Q is very important.
Right.
The free camera.
Yeah. So, make sense?
Yeah. Do you know how to put the health bar yellow too?
Equip the health bar?
Like I saw a video on TikTok that had a yellow health bar.
Yellow health bar. I don't.
Hmm.
It might be like. Are you colorblind? Like,
No.
there's colorblind settings in League. It
Okay.
might be in there.
I guess I can just.
It would
look
be
up
somewhere
later.
in the interface or the video. I'm assuming.
Hmm.
Yeah, here's the
colorblind mode.
colorblind mode. I don't even know what this looks like.
Oh yeah.
I can't tell the difference.
And the health bar was yellow.
Oh, was it? Wait, am I colorblind? No. Okay, I see it. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a moment there. I'm like, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, that did turn
Yeah.
yellow. Okay. All right. Anything else? Oh, yes. By the way, another important keybind. I don't know if you have this on yours. Is target champions only.
Yeah, I have it, but
I would recommend using
that-
that.
if I use it and there are minions in front of the enemy, does it mean that my Q will pass through them?
No, your Q won't. But like, so like your E, you wouldn't be able to select a minion to dash over. You would have to select a champion. Yeah, I can show you what that
Mm.
looks like here real quick. Okay. Oh, so okay, one thing, I don't know if you use A-click, like to see your range. If you ever watch any high elo people play, they're going to be using this quite a bit because you want to be able to see as soon as people come into your range, and you can even hit them like, even though it looks like they're on the outside of it, like that. And so people come in, just bang like that. You see what I mean there?
Yeah, I have that on that
Good.
I can see the range. Yeah.
Good. And then let's see. Where is it?
Minions have spawned.
Come on. Okay, yeah. If I have, so I have target champions only. So
I'm not built
wow,
to win. I'm built to conquer.
I have no idea why that's working. I gotta be honest. That's
Mm,
crazy.
Maybe because it passes through them.
I guess that's crazy. I didn't know that worked like that.
Mm,
Well, it's taught me something. So with Samira, it doesn't matter other than your auto attack. For your auto attack, of course, I guarantee it'll work unless this is bugged. Where see, I'm clicking on it, and it doesn't attack them. It'll do it just because I have auto attack on. But then if I take it off, then it'll attack. So
Mhm.
it's
Can
really
you show me
important for
real quick?
ADC. What's that?
Can you show me real quick where I can put the free camera setting? I will just
Yes,
put it-
so free camera setting, and there's a couple options. If you're set on playing with like a locked camera, but like want the perks of the free camera, I recommend dynamic camera because that'll mean like it'll kind of follow you like this, where you don't have to go to the very edge of the screen, and it helps you see a lot more. I do think this is very helpful, but otherwise, it's in if you hit escape, go to camera, free camera, save, and then you can do all these other
Mhm.
things.
Okay.
So.
I think I will go to the practice game and check out what
Yeah.
suits me the best.
That's a good idea.
All right. Thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Anything else I can help you with, or you all good? Any
Mm.
questions?
I think I'm all set.
Good deal. Glad to hear it. Let me know how your games go. If you need any more
Yeah.
help, I'm happy to help out. So, thanks,
Yeah.
man.
Okay.
Appreciate
Thank
it. Bye.
Goodbye, man.
Whew, what a stream. Thanks for tuning in.